Welcome, friends. Welcome to the month of May's sing-along. Well, it's 2 weeks past Mother's Day. I did want to do a Mother's Day sing-along. So we are going to sing a little bit about mamas today, maybe a lot about mamas today, and also about memories and mindfulness. We're going to start with an old song that kind of combines all of the above. And it's a little sketchy, this song. It kind of got in the way of my Mother's Day sing-along for a minute because I didn't realize it was a bad song now to some people. So we're going to talk about that. First, we're going to sing it, or at least sing some of it. Mama's little baby loves shortnin', shortnin'. Mama's little baby loves shortnin' bread. Put on the skillet, put on the lid. Mama's cooking up some shortnin' bread. Mama's little baby loves shortnin', shortnin'. Mama's little baby loves shortnin' bread. 3 little children laying in the bed. 2 were sick and the other most dead. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, better feed those children some shortnin' bread. Mama's little baby loves shortnin', shortnin'. Mama's little baby loves shortnin' bread. Well, there are more original verses that go to that. And there's jail time involved and all kind of things. In some versions, there's 2 little children laying in the bed. 1 is sick and the other is dead. The mama called the doctor and the doctor said, better feed those children shortnin' bread. Well, I don't know if shortnin' bread can bring you back from the dead. But the song itself makes me think about mamas and food. And yet it also makes me think about history and racism. Yeah. As I looked into the song, I found that there are some African American Black people in this country who will not sing this song anymore. As far as I can tell, it mostly comes from the word mammy. And I know I grew up singing it that way. Mammy's little baby loves shortnin', shortnin'. Mammy's little baby loves shortnin' bread. Well, the word mammy is a trope. It kind of went along with blackface and a lot of the ways that Black people were essentially made fun of post-slavery. But the song itself was a plantation song. And I think it just has a lot of spirit to it, and it speaks to our mamas and the way we get fed. We all get fed a little shortnin' bread. Yeah, shortnin' bread is kind of like comfort food, right? And yet, I always do want to be respectful and pay attention when I get learned up, right? I looked back on this song. I did it with my friends Corrine and Dawn. We would have these little transformation conversations at the altar. And we were honoring our mamas and honoring the food memories we had with our mamas. And guess what we sang? Oops. Well, I could guarantee you we weren't trying to be racist in any way, shape, or form, but that is the insidiousness of racism. It gets inbred in us and we don't know. We don't know better. So I do really love this song and I hope it's okay to sing it. Mama. Mama's little baby loves shortnin', shortnin'. Mama's little baby loves shortnin' bread. Mama's little baby wanna pay attention. Mama's little baby wanna pay respect. So yeah, I looked into this song quite a bit. Famous Andrews Sisters sang this song. In 1938, they recorded it, and they sang Mammy. Were they racist? I don't know. I like to think they weren't, but I don't know. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys was obsessed with this song, and he recorded it multiple times. Lots of people did it, even Dolly Parton and Patti LaBelle with this special version.
I write a lot of songs when I don't have my guitar. Mm-hmm. I beat around the dashboard of my car when I'm riding around writing songs. But then I have a little rhythm that we can do with these acrylic nails. Can you do that? Yep. Oh, good. You want to play a little song for them? Get up close to your microphone. We're mic'd right down in here. Get up close to it. Okay. That's cute. Can you hear that? See, we did plan this, but we didn't know how it was going to sound. Well, we were planning to see if we could do something like, Mama, little children love shortnin', Mama, little children love shortnin' bread. Mama, little children love shortnin', Mama, little children love shortnin' bread. Play it, Patty.
Mama, little baby loves shortnin'. Mama's little baby loves shortnin' bread. So, this is our opening song today because it does open the door to the idea of memories and mama and mindfulness and memorials. It is Memorial Day weekend, not Mother's Day weekend, as we approach the end of May. And, I don't really have Memorial Day songs. I revisited an old Memorial Day video that I did in the library, and I used We Have Faith as the soundtrack. And so I did sing that song with Jeremiah last year and have that in the Leaping Literacy Library. So we're going to do that song in a little bit. But next, I want to talk about my son, Jeremiah, just a minute, because being his mama was really one of the greatest blessings of my lifetime. And I did write some songs for him. There is a song that I wrote for him in utero, and there's a beautiful birthing story that goes with that song. And I did it as part of the 28 Days of Love Songs, 1 February. And so that is in the Leaping Literacy Library as well. And I did a Mother's Day or a page of mother's songs, and it's on there. And I thought about doing it today, but I will just say that it, in the chorus says, "May you know you can fly, that'll give you safeness, that'll give you the..." And so recently I wrote Jeremiah a new song called Fly High. So we're going to do that one today. My Jeremiah is a traveler. And so at this very moment, this weekend, this Memorial Day weekend, he's with friends and they are hiking. I don't really get the geography of it because I didn't look it up. But they are heading to Machu Picchu, but they're going in the back way. They're doing it like a week-long hike or a 5-day hike or something. So he was in Bolivia last week and then met his friends there in Peru. And then after they are done at Machu Picchu, his friends will come back to the States and he will spend another week in Ecuador. He's going to be in Ecuador. Anyway, he's been traveling. And, besides the motherhood thing, I will just say that singing with someone you love, whether you are related to them or not, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so I want to share this song that I wrote for him, but I also just want to give a shout out to what it is to sing together. So if you are here in any given moment, thank you. And if you want to fly high with me, let us sing this song for Mijo Jeremiah. I'm going to use the backdrop for this song with some pictures that Jeremiah sent me from his travels. I think they're mostly from China. Fly high. as you travel this world alone. May you always know that you are home. The gifts you have to give are in the life you live. Breath by breath, step by step, you gift this world your yes. Fly high, my beloved child. Brave, bold, free, and wild. Tethered to Great Spirit and your soul. You are home, and you are home wherever you roam. Sometimes freedom needs some kind of chain, links to connect you back to your heart's refrain. A way to anchor in the home you know, a place to both rest and flow, to both nest and grow. Fly high, my beloved child. Free, bold, brave, free and wild. Tethered to Great Spirit and your soul. You are whole, and you are home wherever you roam. If you ever feel that home no longer exists, center in your heart, celebrate your gifts. Travel into the map of your soul. Remember, you are wise, you are beautiful, and you are whole. Fly high, my beloved child. Brave, bold, free, and wild. Tethered to Great Spirit and your soul. You are home, and you are home wherever you roam. Miho, you are always home with me. You are always free to be whoever you believe yourself to be. You are free, shine free, shining the light of your star. You are home wherever you are. You are home. You are home. You are home. Oh. Oh, yes, it is a beautiful thing to sing together. It's a beautiful thing to have musical memories, and it's a beautiful thing to have musical mindfulness. And so we had started our time together with Shortnin Bread, and I am very much open to hearing what you have to say about it. Perhaps I'm wrong to keep singing it. I think we have to take our history seriously, and we have to take respect seriously. And so, I do like to write different lyrics, and so maybe I can just co-opt that tune. It's a great tune. But I do want to sing with you another song with Jeremiah, the one I spoke of earlier, We Have Faith. I originally wrote this song with Faith Petrick in mind for one of her birthdays. She was the matriarch of the San Francisco Folk Music Club, and still always near and dear to my heart. And I wrote this song for one of her birthdays, and she thought it was too religious, which is funny if you knew Faith. And I actually wrote her a few more songs over the years. But anyway, I think in these dark times, it is important to keep the faith. And so when we think about war, when we think about memories and how our time and life is continuously changing, we do have to keep the faith. So let's sing that one. Sometimes it's so hard to go on when your heart feels like the journey's way too long, and there's just no place you feel like you belong. Sometimes it's so hard, things feel wrong. We have faith, we have faith, when you just can't find the light. We have faith, yes we have faith, we have faith, on the darkest night. We have faith. Everyone needs something to believe, a place where heart and mind can agree. And no matter where you look, hope can't be seen. Sometimes we need to see, or just blindly believe. So we have faith, we have faith, we just can't find the light. We have faith, yes we have faith, we have faith, on the darkest night. We have faith. The world is just as big as it is small. We're each a huge and tiny part of all. It seems to be the hard times when we fall. That's when we find faith and we answer her call. Yes, we have faith, we have faith, when we just can't find the light. We have faith, yes, we have faith, we have faith, on the darkest night. We have faith, on the darkest night. Thank you, faith. 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 Thank you, Yes, as my beautiful Jeremiah flies high throughout the skies of this planet. He has been to many, many countries. And like I said, he's going to be at Machu Picchu this week. So it's a beautiful thing to raise a child and then have them be free like that, to be traveling around the world. And I even get to know where he is most of the time, which is a great blessing in and of itself. I do want to do a song that is related to war. This is not really about war and soldiers, but it is about our cultural war and about some of the injustice that has been happening. And it does relate to mothers and family separation. So I actually wrote this song in 2016 2018, when families were being separated at the border, and often they were caged. Some of those families have never been reunited. And then in our last iteration of Border Patrol in places like Minneapolis, ICE did a lot of ripping apart of families again. And so this song speaks to that from the perspective of a child who's been taken away from his mother. I have this in a music video, and so we're going to play that from the library. I've been wanting to play around with being able to sing harmony with things that are already recorded. And I know people do great jobs with this all over the place, TikTok, whatever. But I'm still figuring it out. So I'm just going to try it. And I did a little bit of it last month with Pete Seeger's song, and I know it was pretty cringy, but you know, we're folk singers and we sing along, and I love to harmonize. This is just me singing with me, but hopefully you're singing too. The song is powerful and the song is sad. You know, it's a very sad thing to witness when we hurt others. This is called Mama, Where Are You? Mama, where are you? Tell me you're still alive. Haven't seen you since split us up on the borderline. Me, mostly fine. There's a lady here. She's real kind. She's real kind. Mama, I miss you, taken from me. Where can you be in this land of the free? Another kid here says he talked to his parents, and from the border, ICE put them in a cage. Cage. Oh, Mama, you in a cage. Came here to be safe. Came here to be safe. Mama, I miss you, taken from me. Where can you be in this land of the free? True, we had no money, and gangs were after me. Sure, we believed in this opportunity. Mama, they locked us up, they took you away. Kind lady here just says, pray. Mama, pray. Mama, pray. Mama, I miss you. How can this be? Land of the free. We're going to end with another Mama song. Thank you, Mama. Just to end on a note of gratitude, to end with some beautiful pictures from this world, and to think about our mother planet and all the beautiful mothers, human, animal, otherwise. And again, to just center in gratitude. I am deeply grateful that you were here to sing along, friends. I wish you a happy summer ahead, and may your memories sustain you, the good ones, and may you keep singing. Namaste.
Mama sang sweet to me from before I was born. Musical sea through every storm. Mama sang sweet to me. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mama taught me to sing from before I was born. Musical sea through every storm. Mama taught me to sing. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mama sang to the world from before I was born. Musical sea through every storm. Mama sang to the world. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mama sang the whole song from before I was born. Musical sea through every storm. Mama sang the whole song. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mama sings on and on from before I was born. Musical sea through every storm. Mama sings on and on. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mama sings on and on.